I don't even support gay shit. It's
I
so
don't see.
weird.
Here's the thing with me. I don't like either president personally. I mean, don't get me wrong. Trump has good policies. Biden has good policies. Trump has bad policies. They both have bad histories. Biden has bad policies. It's hand in hand, really. So don't get me wrong there. And I don't not like no one because of their sexuality, if you get what I'm saying. As long as you don't do nothing
Yeah,
gay to me, that's really what comes into it. As long as you're not touching my
yeah,
dick or saying I want to suck your cock, I don't have a
yeah.
problem
That's
with it.
that pushes limits.
Yeah, like I don't care if you're gay, bro. Just don't do nothing gay around me. But back to the Trump policies and all that. I don't know if Trump support gays or whatever, or was it Biden that
No,
didn't support gays? I
no. Biden does.
I mean, I don't see why it really matters to other people if gays or not. I mean, you like what you like,
I mean,
bro.
me and my family, like literally my grandma is like, my grandma and grandpa really are both like nerds with Christians and all that. Like they go to church whenever they can,
Yeah,
and they're just all like, oh well, all that gay shit is not what Jesus wanted in the first place.
I mean,
Uh, Jesus made man and women, not man and man.
here's the thing though. If they're heavy Christians like you say they are, I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, they're judging, which is not good as a Christian. Do they
Yeah.
cuss?
Uh,
Well, I still cuss. I don't cuss like that. It pops
they
out.
don't cuss as much as I do.
Okay, so like random pop out cuss words on time to time.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
just like me.
yeah,
Okay, that's
yeah.
another hard thing to stop as a Christian, bro. Because once you start cussing, it's just hardwired in your brain. It's not easy to stop. It took me like 2, 3 weeks to stop cussing altogether.
Oh yeah, see, well, when I was a good child back in sixth grade, I was like, nah. I mean, for the couple times I did cuss, I did get in trouble, but now all the time I just don't even care.
Mm.
I mean, whenever my dad's not home, I mean, if I'm playing Fortnite, I just
Yeah, no,
cuss like
you're cussing
crazy.
up a storm.
Yeah, shut up.
But nah, for real though, I mean, you want
I mean,
love.
honestly, I don't understand how that could be like against Jesus. It's just words,
I
honestly.
mean, but it's foul
I mean,
words coming out of your mouth.
it's different than like doing something unholy. Like, who the hell is Dragon Fruit?
Definitely not my friend. But see, all sins are, well, not every single sin is equal, but all sins are basically equal. It says it in the Bible.
My bad. I accidentally. My bad.
It's fine.
Kicked the wrong person. Damn.
But yeah, like I said, I mean, the same way you cuss, even though in the world it's not the same. So do you think cussing and stealing are like basically the same thing? No, right?
Cussing and what?
Stealing.
I mean, no, it's two different things in my
Yeah.
opinion. Like
Yeah.
killing someone, stealing, doing other things like
Yeah,
that.
they're
I
all
mean,
different.
I see that as a whole different perspective than cussing.
But
I just
see,
see cussing as just words.
in God's eyes, everything's the same. We're all sinners. They're all sins. It doesn't matter. And I'm not gonna go against, I'm not gonna lie. At first I was like, that makes no sense though. But,
Yeah.
who am I to go against God's word? So, really, don't get me wrong. I love being a Christian. I found so much peace, joy, and happiness in my life due to it.
Yeah.
I got closer with my family. I became happier in general. I kind of like spiritually. I got way better. I cut off a whole bunch of sins like cussing, doing drugs, smoking, swearing on God's name,
Yeah.
constantly making fun of people. Like, bro, I'm telling you, if you cut toxicity out of your life, I promise you. And I'm not saying that everything will get better with your dad or your mom. I'm not gonna say that because I'm not gonna lie to you. But
Yeah.
personally, everything will get better for you. Like your body wise, personally, like spiritually. You'll feel happier. You won't feel you won't have that constant thought in the back of your head that your mom left you. Because dude, I'm not gonna lie, I've done something horrible in my life that I've never told no one. And I will still to this day never tell no one. And it always haunted my mind. It's not like I killed no one or anything. I guess don't think
I
of
was about to
that.
say, did you kill someone?
No. But dude, it's horrible. Like it was younger though. I didn't know what I was doing. But
How
anyways,
young?
like
12?
8.
What the hell could do that's bad? You can't
Dude,
tell anyone at
I
8.
not a single soul knows to this day, bro. It's horrible. I'm so ashamed of it. But see, I'm not ashamed of it no more because I talked to God about it. And I had a dream. Like I didn't know what I was doing. I was young, and basically, I'm not gonna. Of course, God forgives you of all your sins because His Son Jesus Christ died on a cross for our sins. But I'm telling you, man, it'll take so much stuff off of your heart, bro. If you, I'm telling you, at least, and I'm not saying you have to, and I'm not. I know I'm talking a little too much, but tonight, bro, you should at least get on your knees. When was the last time you prayed? Like, be honest with yourself. When do you think the last time you actually got on your knees and talked to
Last
God?
time, um, like actually on my knees or just
Actually
like
on
praying
your
in general?
knees, like real praying to God and talking to
Oh
Him.
God, probably a year ago. But I prayed probably like a couple days ago, just 'cause depression and shit.
Okay.
'Cause like I used to go to church 6th grade, then I stopped. I used to play guitar and everything. I used to get paid for that. I wish I didn't stop. 'Cause they paid really well, like $500 a year.
That's not bad. It's for like church
Well,
concerts or whatever.
I mean, played every single day, or every single day that we had church, and
Oh, dude,
I
that's
used
easy.
to be, I used to be just as good as my grandpa. But then I just stopped because I would rather, I mean, I started playing baseball, and I would just rather do shit with girls and play baseball and play video games and do that. But
Dude, I
I
feel
mean,
you.
I did it for 2 years. I had $1,000, and I was just like, okay, I don't need any more money.
You
I'm
thought it was gonna
chilling.
last? You thought it was gonna last? Dude, that
Ending
money.
up, I've spent when I moved, which was like in March, I had like $1,800, I think, because I used to mow my
I did
grandpa
too.
and for other people, so I got paid quite a bit, like $800, and 1,000 from church, so I had $1,800. And whenever we moved, I just decided, oh, I'm just gonna throw everything away except my clothes and get like a bunch of new stuff. So I ended up getting like brand new gaming setup because I used to play on the TV. Now I play on a monitor with a good controller, and I would just pretty much buy whatever I want. And then, I mean, me and my dad made an account for me in like August, I think, like a banking account, and I had $1,000. I ended up spending 700 on all the stuff that I bought when I first moved, and we had $1,000 in there, and I couldn't access my PayPal account or my debit card or whatever, so I didn't know how much I was spending. But my dad and I was able to look at it, and I ended up spending like $800 on Fortnite, which I did not notice. Okay, I was
That's
buying V-Bucks whenever I wanted to, and
dude.
that was just since August. Like $800 worth of V-Bucks since, well,
I
I mean, it wasn't all V-Bucks, because I bought V-Bucks and then I would a lot of times order me some food,
dude,
and
that's
then
how yeah.
I
DoorDash.
did spend $370 on a new catcher's mitt because I needed a new one for baseball. I spent a lot of money on baseball. My dad was complaining about how much he spent on me in the past 2 years with baseball. It's been over 4 grand.
If you make the big leagues, it'll all be worth it.
I mean, yeah, multi-millions.
No, I don't know, man. I want to be a real estate agent. I want to sell houses. I know how to
Yeah.
talk to people. So I
I
mean,
mean, I don't understand. Like, whenever they ask us in school, like, what do you want to do in the future? If someone says, I don't know, they don't say anything. But when they ask me and I say, oh, I want to play Major League Baseball, they're like, what's your backup plan? Like, why don't you ask people that don't even know what they want? At least I actually have something in mind.
well,
And my honest way of looking at it is, what's the point in having a backup plan? Trying to get good at something else when you could put full effort into one thing and possibly make it.
well,
I
this,
mean, I understand if it's one thing if you don't get it, but I look at it as if you put all your work and effort into one thing, you have a higher chance of making it
but
than
see, that's
doing two
I know
different
exactly
things.
what they're talking about because my dad could have went to the NFL. The reason they're talking about it because you could be a high school, right? 12, what, D1, D2, D2 baseball
Yeah,
player. Someone could f up your knee, like, you know what I mean? ACL tears, or
yeah,
there's so much that can go wrong, like injury wise. Like maybe you could lose an arm in a car accident, maybe you lose a leg. That's what they're talking about, a backup plan. Like if I don't make it as a real estate agent, I'll be a veterinarian or I'll go to the military. Like my dad was in
yeah.
the military for I think 40, 30 years. He's retired now. But I mean, he had a backup plan and worked out for him. Oh, snap. But yeah, that's why they say backup plan. So like, you don't know the future. You don't know what holds. You don't know. I could die tomorrow. I could die tonight. I don't know.
Yeah,
You can get hurt tonight. You can get hurt tomorrow. Someone could break
yeah,
in and chop your legs off, right?
yeah.
You gotta have a backup plan. That's what they're talking
I'm
about.
just, my life is just like,
Dude, you
I
probably
guess
think.
I just take my anger out and depression out on other people like I did you. I'm just sorry about that.
Ah, no, dude, what? I know that's what I'm saying. I used to be like you. That's why I wasn't getting mad at you. As soon as I heard that you were 14, bro, that's why I didn't even
Yeah,
care
if I
no
was
more.
like 20 something, that's
Yeah,
something
then
different.
then I'd start talking back. But soon as I realized you were 14, bro, I was like, I think I know why. Because everyone goes through stuff. When you're 14,
Yeah. I mean, I used to go to church with my ex, but then once she left me,
you got done. You're done with it.
yeah. I mean, I went to church with her not only just to spend time with her, but you know,
You should try this
and
out.
then,
Or talk real quick. Finish your sentence.
well, and ever since she left, she just caused depression, and then she tried to come back, and I mean, I still loved her, so I was gonna give her another chance, and then she just started acting weird. And then I ended up having to block her because I wasn't gonna deal with it anymore.
What do you mean she
I
started
mean,
acting weird?
like, whenever we were dating, or even talking before we started dating, she would respond in like 30 minutes max.
Ah, dude,
Now
that's
she's
dead.
taking like half a day.
Yeah,
And
that's dead.
then I'm like, like you don't text me as much as you used to. And then um, she would leave me on red for hours, and I wouldn't say anything. And then I know whenever we were dating, she had trust issues because she was like, "Oh, do you talk to any girls?" And I'm like, "No." And then um, she was like, "Can you delete like all the girls off your phone?" And I was like, "Yeah," because I mean, I didn't really talk to them. Because I was like, "Yeah, I don't have a problem with it." Because I don't know.
Well, with those
I mean,
type of girls,
I'm a year older than everyone, so I feel like I'm just more mature. Like, I don't date just to date and know what it feels like. I mean, I just want to find someone already.
uh, dude, yeah, I don't. I've never experienced love, so I don't know what it feels like. I want to experience it.
Like, I don't know what it is. I mean, I'm not. Everyone says I'm cute. My dad says I'm a chick magnet because so many girls are always on me. But my longest relationship's only 5 months.
My
I
longest
don't know.
was 11 months, and I broke up with her over Fortnite. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I broke up with her, and that was the best relationship I had. Like, I think that was the closest I ever was to being in love. Like, I actually like that girl. Dude, this is like you. I was 14 years old, 14 or 13, or yeah, it was definitely 13 or 14. I broke up with her, bro, because she always wanted to talk. She was loyal. We lived in the same neighborhood. We always used to hang out. And I broke up with her over Fortnite because she always wanted to talk all day. She always wanted to text. She always wanted to go outside and do stuff. And I was
Yeah.
like, hell no. Yeah, bro, that's when Fortnite was in its prime, though. See, that's what you gotta understand. That's when Fortnite was in its
Yeah.
prime, and you were playing with the boys back then.
Yeah, I do feel. I mean, I don't really. I don't know. In elementary school, there was this one girl. I'm pretty sure she was my first relationship. I broke up with her because she put her arm around me in fourth grade. I feel dumb to this day because of how many people leave me for no reason. I left her for no reason, and I feel so bad. I feel even worse because she cried that day, and then she never came back to school. She ended up moving schools. I don't know if it was because of that, or it just happened to be at the wrong time, or what, but
Most likely, I don't think she'd move just because she got her heart broken. Not even
yeah, I
that
don't think it was
heartbroken.
either, but that was the first thing I thought because it was the day after I broke up with her because of that. She didn't go back to school.
Like you said, none of your relationships ever work out. I mean, all my
Yeah.
relationships work out. Cause I mean, I'm a caring person. You know, I'm not as I used to be. I don't only care for the body no more. I really
Yeah.
care. Personality. Like, bro. I mean, what do you look for in a girl? Mainly looks and body, cause that's what I used to do too when I was 14.
Mm. Nah, not necessarily. I mean, they can't be ugly.
Oh
And they
yeah, of
can't.
course.
I don't want a fat chick. I don't want an ugly dumb chick. I want. I mean, I want someone cute, but I want someone with a good personality and just someone that's nice and loyal. I mean, there's girls that are that, but I guess they just turn out not being loyal.
Nah, girls that are loyal stay loyal, no matter how many times they get their heart broken. I know one girl like that. I don't know, bro. I don't like relationships. I don't do them no more. I
I just feel like middle school relationships shouldn't be a thing for me. But like, I don't know.
High
I'm
school
just older,
relationships
so I
get more
have the high.
serious.
Yeah,
I'll
that's what
let
I'm
you. I'll
saying.
let you.
I'm supposed to be in high school, so I wanna. I mean, I have the mentality that I'm in high school, so I want to go ahead and find someone since everyone's like finding their love in high school. Because the whole high school sweetheart thing, you never hear about a middle school sweetheart.
I mean, I have a couple times, but it never
Yeah,
worked
maybe
out
a
right.
couple of times. Yeah, but I don't know. I just feel like so many girls are immature and they just find reasons to break up with you, and it just gets on my nerves.
I mean, they always have a reason, and maybe it's not always the real reason. I remember breaking up with a girl because not even that she was ugly or nothing. I seen a girl that was prettier, and I wanted her,
Yeah,
and I just said I wanted like date one, just because I wanted to get with the other girl, and I never got with
yeah.
the other girl. So it was
I know
basically
that that happened to me once too. I broke up with my ex because I wanted to date this other girl, and I told her I just didn't want to date anymore, and then me and the other girl never got together.
yeah, that's a cucker right there. It sucks. Cause then you're like, dang, I also get an actual decent relationship.
Yeah. I mean, everyone, oh, I don't know if it's everyone, but I just feel like people think I'm weird if I think that, oh, you found the one and at 14 and the whole, you're in love with her and all this, and you think y'all are gonna last. Yeah, I mean, even without dating, I mean, I only dated her for 4 months and I thought she was gonna be the one.
Nah, dude, don't ever think that. Trust me. I can tell you
I
that.
mean,
Don't ever
I,
think that.
we were friends for like it was as soon as I moved schools too. She was like my first friend, and we were probably friends for 4 or 5 months, and then we decided to get together. We had no problems, no fights, which was the first relationship that I've never had a fight in. So I thought everything was going well. I mean, I trusted her. She had a little bit trust issues with me, but that was just because I used to talk to a lot of girls, but then I deleted everyone off my phone and she didn't really have that problem. And then my ex from a year, see, it's confusing because she lived 4 hours away from me. I found her randomly off of Instagram. And so we were friends for a while, and then we started dating. I broke up with her because of the distance. It was 4 hours away, and I didn't ever get to see her. I mean, I've never seen her in person. Even to this day, I've never seen her in person.
Ew. So you online dated?
Okay, yeah, I did that, and I will never do that again. And she just got mad, and then she unblocked me after a year and said that she wanted to be friends again. So I said okay, just because I mean, I moved schools, I didn't have any friends, I didn't have anyone to talk to, so I was like, okay, sure, why not? And then once I got a girlfriend, she would want me to talk about her to her, but then she started getting jealous or something, and then she was like, oh, this. I don't want to be friends with you anymore. I'm just like, okay, I don't really, I'm not gonna let it bother me. And then my girlfriend thought that I was cheating on her with my girl best friend at the time. So I gave my girl best friend Snap so they could talk because I wasn't doing anything with my girl best friend. I mean, she lived 4 hours away. I broke up with her once. Then my girlfriend was like, well, you dated her once. I'm like, yeah, obviously we didn't work out. Why would I get back to someone if we didn't work out? And I was like, I broke up with her because she lives 4 hours away. She's moving 16 hours away. Why would I do anything with her? That's what I'm saying. And then I told my girlfriend to block her because she was getting annoying to me, so I blocked her. And then it happened to be that day, same day that I told her to block her, my ex-girl best friend went and told my girlfriend that I was sending nudes to her, which was a lie. And then she broke up with me. She didn't even say anything to me. She didn't ask me about it. She just said someone said you were sending nudes. And I said, who? She said, I can't tell you. And then I didn't think it was real. I don't know. I guess I was just so numb. It didn't feel like it was real because, like, we've had such a good relationship and we were, I guess you could say, in love with each other. And so I just thought, oh, well, this got to be a prank or something because, girls in middle school. And then she blocked me for a month, unblocked me a couple weeks ago, and she said, I'm sorry and all this. She was like, I probably should have just trusted you because the girl admitted to lying. And I'm like, well, you shouldn't have trusted her in the first place. I mean, it's a girl you don't know. She said that I did it a month ago. Why would she wait a month and come to you about it? And two, it's literally my ex. She was jealous because we were dating. Why would you listen to her? And she was like, I don't know. And then she was like, well, in the time that we've been broken up, my life's been hard. I mean, she said I lost my uncle due to COVID and my aunt's in the hospital with a hole in her lung. I'm like, okay, but still, that's not a reason for you to break up with me because of trust. I mean, I understand. My uncle died that was a catcher that I really wanted to see. I was going to go see him on the following Saturday, and he ended up dying Friday night at like 2 o'clock.
I mean, most people use. I'm not gonna say that's not a real excuse, because of course it's like it plays some part, but even when y'all broken up, I don't think that has anything to do with it. Y'all broken
Yeah,
up. Y'all been broken up for a couple months, so I don't see how that has to
it
do
was
with
a couple of
anything.
weeks. She blocked me for a
Oh,
month and then unblocked me.
a couple weeks. I don't see if y'all are broken up for a couple weeks and her uncles didn't die before that. I think that's just an excuse.
Yeah, I know, but I guess I just loved her so much. I just saw past that and I was like, okay, whatever. I mean, I just wanted to restart just because I loved her so much. I mean, I was still attached. I mean, still didn't feel like it was real that she had left in the first place. So I guess it was just like, I mean, I
You
wasn't
sound like you
crying.
love too hard. That's really what I'm getting at right now. You sound like you
I
love too
know,
hard.
but it's never been like this for another girl. She wasn't even my longest relationship. The girl that I dated for 5 months, I didn't even feel like that towards her. I mean, I did in a way, but
I'm not gonna say I'm a therapist or something. Maybe since you didn't have that mother love, you like long, you long for that love from another girl. If you get what I'm saying. If you get what
yeah,
I'm
I
saying.
mean, yeah, I just want to find someone to be honest, because I want to find someone to spend my life with. Just, I
Ah,
want to
you
find
looking
someone
for it
at a
too
younger
young,
age.
dude. Trust me, too young, too young. You could definitely
I
find it
know
in
that
high
that's what
school.
everyone
Middle school
says.
is way too young though.
I know, but the reason why I feel like that is because I should be in high school. I should be in ninth grade, and everyone I date's younger than me by a year. Cause like
Mm,
I'm turning 15 on Monday, and half the girls, like my ex, is turning 14 on Sunday.
sheesh, sheesh. Dude, that's tough. That's rough. Well, yeah,
I
you
mean,
definitely have a
it's not as
different
bad.
mentality.
It's not as bad as age rape as my dad and his ex was. My dad was 40 and my dad's ex was 32 when they got married.
That's not bad. How long do they last?
2 years, 4 years, something like that. But she was really toxic.
Some people like toxic relationships. I don't like toxic relationships.
Well, I mean, she can once she moved in, she was bossing me and my brother around, and she was drinking every night, being mad at everyone, and making all of our lives horrible. And then after 2 years, my dad finally decided to break up with her, which is probably the best thing ever for me, because she was making me even more depressed on top of everything else.
Coming home to.
I mean, coming home and the first thing she does is yell at me because I either got to do the dishes or I gotta go do something else. And it's just like, can I not have any time to myself? And like, she always complained because I stayed in the bathroom too long. I stayed in
Are
the
you
bathroom
beating your
because
meat?
I didn't want to be out with them because I knew that's like the only place I get privacy. So I just stay in there for like hours upon hours. Like, I just,
I mean, eventually she obviously was gonna catch on to what you're doing. I mean, everyone does. Like,
yeah.
why the hell you sit in the bathroom for like hours at a time?
I know, it's just because I wanted some alone time because she wouldn't leave me alone. And with her having another child that was 2 at the time, that didn't help anything at all.
Wait, she
Like, the
lived
last
with
thing I...
y'all?
Yes.
Oh hell
She
no.
moved in after my dad dated her for 3 months.
Oh hell no, bro. Get your dad right. What the
Well,
hell?
my dad's got a girlfriend now. He's had her for like 4 months, and I think she's gonna move in during the summer.
Ah, bro. You need to talk to your dad about that.
I mean, I can't control him because if I say, I mean, I said something to him once because I was like, I don't, I was just tired of different girls moving in, and he was like, "Well, if you get a girlfriend, you want to go see her, don't you?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Then don't say anything."
That doesn't correlate with a girl moving in with you
I
going out.
know it's not like
You can't go and see
because
her.
my dad was like, "Give her a chance," and I'm like, "But I gave like 3 of your girlfriends a chance, and none of them worked out." And he was like, "Well, I hope you want to go see your girlfriend, don't you?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Well, then give my girlfriend a chance."
Your
I mean,
dad
she's
seems
not
like
as
he loves
bad.
too. You both are
Yeah.
lovers.
Me and my dad are pretty much the same. I mean, kind of, because we both want to find love. We just can't find it for some reason. I mean, I mean, he's short, I'm tall, but he played baseball when he was younger. I'm playing baseball now. Um, yeah.
I don't know.
He
I mean,
got depressed whenever his first wife left him, my mom.
dude, I mean, everyone's different. Everyone's mindset is different. Like me, I don't like relationships. I don't mind, well, not no more, but before, I still didn't do relationships. I didn't mind having hoes and all that. No, always someone to text, always someone to call, always someone to hang out with. Not even that
Yeah,
I always had sex or nothing or did anything, just something to do, with
yeah.
girls.
I mean, that's the way I see it, because, like, I mean, I want friends, but now since my ex made me delete everyone off my phone, my dad doesn't allow me to have social media, so I can't make any new friends from even my school, because, like, I'm
Wait,
a shy person. I have a hard time talking to anyone new.
I'm just like
So,
that. I
I
talk to
mean,
people easier
I
on the
literally,
game.
yeah, same. Like, I mean, I could go into do a field and have a whole freaking conversation. I mean, like with us. I mean, I added you to be toxic because I was just mad.
I know.
But
Trust me, I know. So wait, I don't get that. Your girlfriend made you delete everyone off social media, and now your dad won't let you have it?
no, no, no. My ex made me delete everyone like off my number because I had a bunch of girls. Not like a bunch of girls, like 4. And um, so I deleted them because I was like, okay, I don't even care. I mean, I have hers. So. And then my dad doesn't let me have social media, so now I can't like find anyone. You know, I
Wait,
just
why doesn't how come he lets you have Snapchat then?
He doesn't.
Oh, he doesn't know
I
you have
have,
that?
oh yeah, I mean, I download it whenever he's not here.
Hmm.
But then one of the girls that I had on my phone, I mean, I've been depressed for the past couple of days just because I feel like I have no one to talk to whatsoever. I mean, I have people on the game, but that's about it. Most of the time I'm stuck playing solos
Hmm.
and I don't have anyone to talk to, and I just like to talk to people.
That's the same way, bro. I promise you. On everything I love, bro. Today I had no one to play with because I got home late as hell from work and all my friends were asleep already. And so I just
Yeah.
wanted to talk to someone and I was bored and had no one to just talk
And
about life with or nothing. And
yeah,
so I
but ever
just
since she left, I haven't had anyone to talk to. I mean, I have some of the homies down, but I don't ever text them just 'cause.
I don't like
Uh,
talking about personal stuff to my friends.
I know. I feel like they're judgmental about
Yeah,
everything.
nah, trust me. They're judgment. I'm judgmental too, bro. Like,
I mean,
what?
yeah, I mean,
Everyone is. Like, it doesn't matter.
yeah.
You just think about it in the back. But like with friends coming from real life, bro, you know they're gonna I'm not gonna lie. I didn't judge you at all, cause there's no reason to judge you. Like everyone goes through something. But if you were one of my friends that I knew in real life and you made me mad, I'd probably get on you a little bit. I'm gonna just be honest
Yeah.
with you. I'd probably roast you for a couple seconds about it, but then I obviously I'm playing.
Yeah.
But now I can't
But
talk to
then,
people in real life. Fuck that.
yeah, no, I don't. I have a hard time opening up, I guess you could say. I mean, I don't talk to anyone about any of my problems
Mm,
because I don't feel comfortable.
that's why I talk to people about my stuff on the games in real life. I don't even tell my mom or my dad nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, same. I mean, my dad, I feel like he may know that
If
I
your
have
dad knew,
depression,
I don't
but
think your dad would. I'm pretty sure he doesn't know. Maybe you should talk to your dad about it
I
instead
know.
of
But then
just.
once I do, and then
He's
he's
gonna
gonna
start
think that
thinking.
I'm guilt
Yeah.
tripping or something.
Nah, I mean, my
I mean, one
dad's.
thing that stresses me out right now is, I mean, I've always been a good student in school. I mean, I've never failed any of my classes, and then last semester or last quarter, I failed one of my electives. I ended up making a 25 just because I didn't feel like doing work in that class, and I just hope that he doesn't get mad because report cards come out next week. They actually come out on my birthday, and I
Uh,
mean, it's a class that doesn't count. They don't count it for sports because I asked my teacher, and she said that you have to pass three out of the four classes that you have in the first semester after they average them. I mean, I'm passing all of my classes. I think may have a 70 in one of them, but 70 is still considered passing for that. So I'm not really worried about that. It's just that 25. I mean, I was doing good in that class for the first quarter, and then they ended up bringing a new teacher in, and she started assigning us work every single day because I go to school half-time. I go to school Monday, Tuesday, and do online the rest of the week. Whenever I'm at home, I don't have the mentality to do work.
hmm. I mean, I feel you. I don't have the mentality to do my work all the time either. Like, I have to do some work today, but
I
I.
know I've work to do during the week, but I don't do any of it until like it's due, and then I feel like I'm forced to do it.
You are. I am. Like, I gotta do it because I don't want my
I
stuff
mean,
getting
I'm having
taken.
to yeah, same. I mean, I had driver's ed to do, and I didn't. I mean, I knew I had to do this thing, but I kind of waited to the last 2 days. I didn't realize how much work it was because we have to turn in these study guides and vocabs. I didn't realize how long they were until, luckily she extended it because if you don't complete your work, she was going to drop me from the class and I have to sign up at a later time. But I ended up looking at it like she extended it by 1 day. I looked at it the day before it was due, and I realized how bad it was, and I was just regretting everything because each study guide had 50 questions, each vocab had 50 words. There was 10 chapters, I think, so I was answering like over 1,000 words in like less than 24 hours. I mean, luckily I got everything done and I'm passing all the tests that I have to pass, but
I mean, yeah, school's definitely stressful, especially during these times.
I know, like, I would just rather go to school. I mean, I do good whenever I go to school, but if whenever I'm online, I just don't feel like doing any work.
More stressful, more assignments,
Yeah,
more pressure. I don't know, I don't like this. I mean, it's fine, I guess. It has its perks, but it also has its flaws.
yeah.
So I can't really say too much about it. But I mean, before I go to bed, bro, well, if you ever want to talk to me, I could definitely add you on Snap, mister.
All right.
What, what's your Snap?
All right, just put in I. You got it. You got it up.
Uh, I,
Yeah, ISAA
S, A,
C
mhm,
underscore
mhm,
Y
mhm,
A
mhm.
T
Yatzek?
ES
Yes.
and then one.
Is the B for the Braves?
So what?
Is the like your Bitmoji? There's a B on it. Is it for the Braves?
Hold up.
Mr. Lady, Mr. Chick Magnet.
Let me download it real quick. Dang, my dad's about to go in the gym. He gets up at 4 o'clock. I'll just talk to you on Snap because I'm not trying to get in trouble tonight.
Sure, but before I leave, bro, turn off my
But
console. You should try or do get on your knees and talk to God about all your problems,
all right.
how you feel, and what you want to get better,
Okay.
and confess your sins. You know what sins are. Yeah, you do know what sins are.
Yeah.
Alright, bro. God bless.
All
I'll
right.
play with you
Thank.
tomorrow.
All right. Thank.